Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. In today's episode, we are going to be talking about a whole lot of exciting stuff. And on the menu, we are going to be discussing my neighbor Alice. We're going to talk about the price pump, which is about to happen any day from now. So this is one of the reasons why you definitely need to be on board as far as Alice is concerned, because the price is most likely going to go to $20, even beyond that particular price threshold. So this is one of the reasons why I have been very adamant with regards to letting people aware of the potential that Alice has, and just how important this could be, especially when it comes to elevating your cryptocurrency portfolio. So I go by the name of Muna, aka Beyond 10x, and for the past few weeks I haven't been uploading because I have been upgrading my studio, and finally it seems we are making a little bit of progress. So thank you for all the patience. You guys have been so patient, and the markets weren't really doing a lot of movements last week. So even though I was like missing in action, it was like warranted, for if I can put it that way, because we didn't really get to miss a whole lot. And you guys already know that every time you see my face, right, best believe you are either about to make a whole lot of money or you're about to take profit, because that's just how I roll. So anyhow, besides Alice, we're going to talk about Axie Infinity. We're also going to talk about the markets, the cryptocurrency markets as well. And then we're also going to look at some crypto news, because we definitely need to get updated. So before I go into my content, I need to make sure that everything is working a-okay, because sometimes you just have to make sure that everything is working. Okay, so Paul Will says, let's go. So you guys can hear me loud and clear. So without further ado, let's jump into the technical analysis. So first of all, first things first, let's take a look at Alice. So Alice has been doing tremendously well. And of course, we had like a little bit of a pullback ever since we had this amazing, gigantic pump from this particular level, because we had a little bit of a retracement. So we obviously had this decisive price pump, and we crossed the resistance, which was, sort of dwelling around this particular level. So this is the level that I was like really worried about, and we decisively broke above this particular threshold, because this cluster of resistance is actually playing a very significant role if we look at the past. So basically we are bounded in this particular threshold. So this whole region is a very important region. So you guys have to be very sometimes you have to leave room for error. This is what I usually teach my students. You shouldn't really have a whole lot of faith. Always leave room for error. So worst case scenario, let's say for example we have like a black swan event, or we just have some bad news and the markets just go crazy for no reason, right? There is a possibility of the price of Alice dropping all the way down to about $9, okay, because this is in tandem with the previous price action. So basically a chart is a trail point, or rather it leaves a blueprint of the areas of value. So when I'm trading most of the time, right, I usually look for areas of value, and these areas of value are support, resistance. Like once you break resistance, best believe you're about to go pumping. You're about to continue increasing in value, and the price is going to like see higher highs and all that stuff, because the resistance has been broken, and vice versa. When the support is broken, right, best believe there is going to be some more downside. So your role, or rather your duty as a trader, is to find these significant areas of value, or rather i.e. support and resistance. So in this particular case, right, worst case scenario, I'm not really saying this is going to happen right anytime soon. I'm just saying, hey, look, you just have to like keep it in on the back of your mind, because if it happens, you already know what type of action you need to take. Whenever this scenario sort of comes into play, you guys already know what type of action we need to play. So yeah, Tony Black says your studio looks better. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. I've been like putting in a whole lot of effort, and because I want to like really become one of the top cryptocurrency YouTubers out there, and we definitely need to like elevate ourselves. So I'm not really done, with regards to renovating and all that stuff. So there's going to be like a whole lot of stuff. So, but the most important thing is we're supposed to be making money. I'm supposed to be helping you make money, whether my studio looks pretty bad or not. What really matters is the value. Okay, so what was I saying? So the price of Alice, provided we have a black swan event or something terrible happens, okay, we have a probability of dropping all the way down to about $9.16. So if this particular scenario happens, right, you guys already know that you need to load, you need to like buy a whole lot of Alice if that particular scenario plays, because there's going to be like a sharp reversal, and you're never ever going to see these low prices ever again. Okay, so you guys have got the blueprint. However, I am pretty definite, I'm very sure that that is not going to happen. Okay, but we just have it like on the back of our heads. We already have that scenario in case the worst of the worst happens. $9, buy a whole lot of Alice, boom, get prepared for the future, and you guys are going to do a whole lot, and you guys are going to make money. Now let's look at the immediate level of support, because if you guys watched yesterday's episode, I did mention and I did make it pretty clear. I said the price of Alice is bound to go to about $12.45. So if you watched yesterday's episode, please, if you guys think I'm lying, if you guys think I'm making all this stuff up, please go watch yesterday's episode. I told you the price of Alice is bound to go to about $12.45, because that is our immediate area of value. So recently we did go to about $12.51, so I was like off by about a few points, which is absolutely crazy, because you can't really get these things right all the way down to the basic dot, if you know what I mean. So we did drop to about $12.56, so I was off by about $9. Okay, so let's say for example the price of Bitcoin, because right about now, right, Bitcoin is showing some signs of a pullback. We're most likely going to retrace a little bit, because the price of Bitcoin did go all the way up to around 46,650, and then we are sort of beginning to drop a little bit, so this is not really bearish, it's just a normal retracement, because we have been pumping all the way from about 29,000 US dollars, and we reached 46,000 US dollars. So having a little bit of a retracement is not really a big deal. Okay, so best believe I'm expecting a little bit of turbulence. I'm expecting the prices of a lot of altcoins to kind of subside, with BTC and also slightly retrace. So if that happens, then potentially we have a likelihood of the price of Alice going back to around $12.56, or it can even go to my area of entry, which is around $12.45 if that happens. In case it doesn't happen, I really believe and I assume that you guys have been accumulating ever since I gave you the buy signal around $4. Okay, so you don't really have any option, you don't really have like any excuse to give me, because I've been giving you the blueprint ever since we were at this particular level. So at this particular point, I really expect you guys to be like very happy, to be smiling. Like every time you see my face, you just smile, saying, hey Muna, you're doing your thing. Regardless of the price fluctuations, we're still in profits, so if you did follow the blueprint, you guys regardless should be good. You guys should be good to go. So anyhow, due to the fact that BTC is most likely to pull back and retrace a little bit, but for the most part, I really think Bitcoin is going to be going sideways. It's going to be going sideways, and then probably tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, we're going to have like some more downturn, and the price of Bitcoin could go to about 42,000 US dollars. Okay, when the price of Bitcoin goes to about 42,000 US dollars, this is going to be like a very good opportunity for us to sort of get into a lot of altcoins. Okay, so if Bitcoin drops to about 42,000 US dollars, best believe a lot of these altcoins, including Alice, Axie, Infinity, Ethereum, and your favorite altcoins, are also going to like retrace significantly, but they are going to be able to like bounce back heavily. Okay, so that is my bearish slash slow scenario. But regardless, we still know that when everything is said and done, like everything has, whenever the dust is going to be settled, we already know that these things are going to continue pumping. We already know that Alice is going to go to about $20 and it's going to continue pumping, especially when it reaches price discovery. So the moral of today's video is, yes, Alice is still going to go to $20 in the next coming few days, all right, and it's still going to do tremendously well. However, due to the fact that Bitcoin is about to like slightly retrace, there's going to be like like a little bit of some delay, and we might experience a situation where we are either kind of dropping, and I gave you the worst case scenario. We could go to $9 in case BTC just sort of continues going down. However, I really believe that anything which is going to be below $12 or close to $12 is going to be a very good reload zone. And one thing that I need to clarify is due to the fact that we kind of spent a lot of time sort of around this particular area. This particular area is, or rather was, acting as resistance. So I really believe from now on we should respectively hold this particular area. Okay, I really believe that we should at least hold $11.50. $11.50 should be held, and we should really use this particular area as a strong support level, if anything. So in case we end up like breaking this particular level, I would be very careful, and I would love to see some sort of bullish action coming through around $9. So that is just me being realistic, because by the end of it all, I'm not really a moon boy. Okay, when it comes to like taking profits, you need to take profits at the appropriate time. You guys already know me. Like when the markets are bearish, I give it to you like it is. When the markets are absolutely bullish, I give you like it is. And I always tell my subscribers, you need to take profits, because profits are going to really help you grow your portfolio, and by the end of it all, fluctuations really help you increase your portfolio. So I'm not really like a holding type of person, a person who just believes like, okay, if I buy at point A, I'll just wait for like 2 years, 3 years, then cash out. No, I believe in taking advantage of the volatility, because the volatility is God's blessing to people like us who are trying to like get out of the rat race. And some of us come from families where we weren't really privileged to be able to like amass a whole lot of wealth, so we are actually getting it from the mud. So when it comes to price fluctuations, we really have to like take advantage of every little bit of price fluctuation, so that we can solidify our portfolio and just grow it using time. Because by the end of it all, if you're not really taking advantage of the volatility, right, you are basically wasting time. And what's the point of being in cryptocurrency if you are not going to be able to like take advantage? So I usually tell people to like brush up their trading skills, because by the end of it all, everything that I'm going to be explaining to you, if you guys don't really have like a basic understanding of trading, you guys are going to be thinking that I am full of shit, and I just don't know what I'm talking about, because you're not going to be able to understand like how I'm switching back and forth and how I'm just basically doing everything. So this is one of the reasons why I always tell people to like brush up your trading skills, take advantage of the volatility, and always look at all the scenarios, work on your risk to reward ratio, and you guys are going to be very good. So anyway, I'm off on a tangent as usual, because I'm like I'm all over the place, but I hope that you guys get the point. Okay, so anyway, those were my scenarios. Alice is going to go to $20, even beyond, but we still have like a little bit of trouble. We still have like a little bit of hurdles that we need to cross. But regardless, since I assume you guys entered around $4 when I gave you the buy signal, so you should be good to go regardless. Okay, so everything is looking good, and just do what you have to do. So I already explained as far as Bitcoin is concerned. I expect the price of Bitcoin to go to about $42,000 because we are kind of beginning to like form this bearish narrative. So going back to $42,000 because before we can try to like push up and go to about 46 to about $50,000, this is going to be like a very good entry on a whole lot of different alternative cryptocurrencies. Okay, so now let's take a look at the markets. Okay, so because you know, like for the most part I wanted to like take a look at Alice because you guys have been following me because of Alice. Okay, so if you take a look at the markets right about now, right, Bitcoin has obviously done very well for the past 14 days. It is up by about 14%, and Ethereum is up by about 15%. So the past 24 hours, the highest, or rather the biggest performing cryptocurrencies have been XDC network. So what the hell is XDC network? So this one is about 1.5 billion US dollars, and let's take a look at the website. So I've never seen this cryptocurrency before. So Zinfin Zinfin is the original wallet. XDC wallet is a free client side interface helping you interact with the Zinfin blockchain. Our easy to use open source platform allows you to generate wallets, interact with smart contracts, and so much more. Create a new wallet, access my wallet. Okay, so yeah, I'm definitely going to take a look at this one. But for now, I'm just going to leave it, you know, at this particular level because you guys can actually do your own due diligence. But so far, it really seems a lot of people are gravitating towards it. So a lot of you have got some things to say. So Jacob 5x says, I'm new to your channel, love seeing you live for the first time, so welcome to my YouTube channel. I go by the name of Muna, aka Beyond 10x. I've been in the cryptocurrency markets since 2016. I've been actively trading, and yeah, you just take a look at my channel history. You guys already know that I've been giving you a whole lot of different exciting investments that have done more than 1000x in total. So D Sega says, please check out Pancake Honey, it's a gem. All right, so I'm definitely going to check out Pancake. And yeah, Pancake, Burger Swap, we got in like pretty early. We were farming Pancake and Burger Swap and Bakery Swap a long time ago, you know, so we are OGs in this particular game. So Gerardine Bernadette says, first time here, so welcome to all the lovely people coming through. And for the first time, we are seeing a large number of women. I mean, like, because for the most part, only dudes watch me because dudes are into making money. I'm not saying women are not into making money, but I'm just saying, hey, a lot of people who watch me are guys. Of course, I would love to have a lot of females watching me because, you know, I love females. And so big shout out to all the females watching me right now. And please let me know, where are you guys watching me from? Let me know which city and country you are in right now so that we can welcome you to the Beyond 10x family. Moving on, what else did very well in the past 24 hours? So the other coins have been Telecoin, Yearn Finance, and for the past 7 days, IoT, EX, Ravencoin, Holocoin, Internet Computer. Now, Internet Computer is a very interesting cryptocurrency because this one has been it has been around for a very long period of time, but it just recently got listed. So I remember getting the airdrop of Internet Computer about 3 years ago, like in 2018. Can you believe it? 2018, 2017? Yeah, this is when I got the airdrop of Internet Computer, and these guys finally launched. So I'm really expecting a whole lot of exciting stuff as far as Internet Computer is concerned. So as you guys can see, I am very sweaty. We are going to install the aircon a little bit later, you know, so we're working on that. You know, we've got like a long way to go. So right now I'm very sweaty. So yeah, you guys didn't need to know that information, but hey, since we're friends and all that stuff, I might as well be very honest. What else do we have? The other coin is Nano. Okay, so Nano has been very exciting, very volatile, and Nano is actually very feeless. There aren't any fees as far as Nano is concerned, so it always usually pumps. You know, it pumps and it gets dumped, and it's one of those exciting cryptocurrencies that you can really get to make a whole lot of money on. And I do own a little bit of Nano, so I'm excited to see it pump for about, you know, it's been up by about 23% today. So this is absolutely amazing. For the most part, I really believe that altcoins are going to do very well because if you take a look at the Bitcoin dominance, so let's take a look at the BTC dominance. If only I can find the ticker. So hold on. Yeah, what's happening to the Bitcoin dominance? So the Bitcoin dominance has been going down, as you guys already know the blueprint. Whenever the Bitcoin dominance goes down, then best believe a lot of altcoins are going to be doing very well. So once the Bitcoin dominance goes down and the price of Bitcoin sort of dumps the altcoins don't really drop by much. But if the price of Bitcoin starts increasing while the Bitcoin dominance is going down, then altcoins are going to increase very fast. So I really hope that you guys are able to like switch between investing and trading Bitcoin and altcoins, because you need to know the cycle. You need to know like when you need to concentrate on Bitcoin. You need to understand and know when to concentrate on altcoins. So I really hope that you guys already have the blueprint, because if you guys have been subscribed to my YouTube channel, I already gave you the blueprint as far as switching between Bitcoin, Ethereum, and altcoins. So in case you guys don't really know about that, you can just drop me a comment in the comment section below, and I'm definitely going to be able to like explain it one more time in detail, so that you guys can be able to like switch back and forth and really maximize the volatility. Okay, so far Alice is beginning to do very well, and we are seeing it sort of retracing and beginning to regain its momentum towards the upside. So let's flip over to the smaller time frame. So the smaller time frame look absolutely bullish, and we're beginning to like gather, or rather gain some momentum. So could we see like a complete turnaround, a complete reversal as far as Alice is concerned, going back to about $20? Perhaps, we'll see. But in order for us to like do that, we need to regain about $14. We need to go above $14. We need to start trading, you know, like between $15 all the way to around $16. So if we start trading between $15 to about $16, best believe we're going to have like an explosive move towards $20, and that is going to lead us to price discovery. Eventually we're going to end up going to about $40 and just go crazy, because I did explain what price discovery is all about as far as you know, price discovery is concerned. So let's take a look at Axie Infinity AXS, because I've been talking about Axie Infinity ever since it was around $12. Okay, now it's trading at $70. So congratulations to everybody that followed the buy recommendation. I was like really hoping for Axie Infinity to like have like a very good retracement, and I was expecting it to like be stagnant between $18 to about $20 for like a very long period of time, but it just sort of, you know, it just blew me by surprise, you know, because I was in by about $12, $20. I kind of sold, bought back, and then since that particular price discovery, it's just been pumping like crazy. So yeah, this one has, you know, I wish I really took advantage of it. So but anyway, I miss Axie Infinity. I'm not going to miss Alice, because Alice is just going to do very well as well, because it is moving in tandem with Axie Infinity as well. So what other coins would you love me to talk about? So PN says, how are you, Muna? I'm very good. I'm very happy. I'm very healthy. As you guys can see, I've been drinking a whole lot of water. I hope I'm very hydrated, because you guys need to be drinking a whole lot of water. You guys need to detoxicate your body, and you just need to be healthy, because health is very important. So what else can we look at as far as the markets are concerned? So the top 10 cryptocurrencies have been doing very well. Uniswap is doing very well. It's about $28, and a lot of these altcoins, they are about to go to their all-time high, because we are still far away from the all-time high. Like a lot of these alternative cryptocurrencies are sort of between 40 to about 60% away from their previous all-time high, which happened about 3 months ago. So this is one of the reasons why I really believe that the Bitcoin bull market is about to resume, or rather it is going to resume, depending on how, or rather what BTC is going to do, especially when we reach the uppermost resistance line. So you guys already know the blueprint. I've been telling you about the blueprint ever since we were in this particular trading range, and we definitely pumped towards the upside against all odds, when everybody was telling me that I was crazy, because I was telling you that the price of Bitcoin was going to go to about 42,000 US dollar for the longest period of time, when everybody was bearish. So 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, I was telling you that the price of Bitcoin was going to pump, and you guys were thinking I'm crazy. So right now we are definitely going to be you know, trying to retest this particular area of value. So remember what I told you about finding the different areas of value, right? Finding the resistance and the support. So right about now, we are trying to find the liquidity towards the upside, which is around this particular threshold, and this is what we are trying to go through. So what is going to happen around this particular area of value is going to determine whether we are going to continue our bullish narrative, or if we're going to go drop and go back to around 24 to about 20,000 US dollars. So the action that we are going to be having here in the next coming 1 or 2 weeks is going to be very detrimental in order for us to sort of determine whether we are going to continue pumping towards the upside or whether we are going to continue dropping down. So right about now, it's too early to decide. It's too early to like go all in. It's too early, you know. So the thing which is happening, this is just basically a very big short squeeze. We are punishing all the people that were shorting around these areas because they were expecting the price to kind of drop. So, you know, this is just a liquidation move by the market makers. So Tony Black says, at what price do you think we can exit in Alice for the retracement? So when it comes to that particular precise question, because that question is very, it depends on a lot of factors. Okay, so right now, as far as Alice is concerned, right, we are aware of this particular move towards the upside. Okay, we have this particular bullish flag. Okay, so what usually happens is once the bullish flag is done, right, we are going to have a continuation of the initial move. Okay, so I am I'm expecting anything above $20. According to the the flagpole right up here, right, if you grab this flagpole, you put it here, it's going to lead you to around 27, between $25 to about 27. Okay, but for me, I'm not really going to be keeping that in mind because there's a lot of factors that are going to be playing. So what I would advise you, Tony Black, is you need to evaluate every day, because what if a black swan event happens? You know, what if the markets all of a sudden become bearish, and then you've got this specific number, you've got this $27 exit price point, and it never comes, and then you just end up bag holding. So this is one of the reasons why you need to reevaluate the markets on a daily basis, come up with another conclusive decision, and make, or rather base your decisions depending on the type of data points that you are having. So right now, the only thing that I can tell you is we are still bullish, and we have some more pumps to go through, and I really think by the end of it, or I think 18 to about $20 should be at least the minimum that we pump towards, and we can go as high as about $30, but that is obviously wishful thinking. And if you guys are new to my YouTube channel, I really hate wishful trading. I really hate wishful trading and just wishing for things to happen. We should just react towards the markets. We should react to the markets and make, or rather draw our conclusion from each data point that we are having. So right about now, we're bullish, and we're most likely going to continue pumping towards 18 to about $20. However, I'm expecting the price to at least reach $27, because that is the end of this bullish flag. So if you guys research bullish flag trading, so this is basic technical analysis, right? So when you have a bullish flag, you've got this particular indication, you've got the flagpole, and you just grab it and then put it like that. It's going to give you your target. So basically, if we do that with Alice, okay, if only I can remove everything. Hold on, give me a moment. So if we do this, we get the trend line, drag it there, right? And this is obviously very clear. If you guys can see this, right, this is definitely like that, right? Very similar to this situation. Okay, if we do that, based on this, get the flagpole, drag it from the bottom, and then extend it. If we do that, then we are definitely going to have something like this. We grab it, put it up like that, and based on technical analysis, right, we should go to about 21, 22, $25. That's the end of this particular move. So that should be our target, so that's why I'm saying, the price of Alice is most likely going to go to about $20 based on this basic technical analysis. But again, when it comes to price discovery, just like I told you, right, why would you want to get out of the trade at $21 when it can continue pumping? Because if you take a look at Axie Infinity, right, Axie Infinity is a very great example, because Axie Infinity, I was like very technical. I was like, okay, I need to take profits like around $30, and then it just continued pumping. So why would you want to leave money off of the table if the price could continue pumping? So when coins usually enter price discovery, and in yesterday's episode I told you that $20 is the price discovery of Alice. Once it crosses $20, it's going to be pumping like crazy. It's going to be pumping by about $5, $10 in a few hours. So it could even go to about $40. So why would you want to like exit out if there is still bullish momentum? So if there's going to be more bullish momentum, it's very wise for us to like continue having the trade instead of us getting out and sort of leaving money off of the table, or rather on the table. So if you take a look at Axie Infinity before it actually continued pumping, right, this particular downturn is very similar to what Alice has been going through. It's very similar if you take a look at this particular retracement. So if we go to Alice, let's go on the 1 day time frame. This particular action, so maybe the 12 hours would be very, very similar. So we had that retracement, and then we did go down, and then we've started like ascending again. So I don't know, we'll see what's going to happen. Let's just keep the bearish scenarios in mind, and let's just see what is going to happen. So PN says probably happening mid next month for BTC. So PN, what exactly are you talking about as far as Bitcoin is concerned? You mean dropping, or us having like a conclusive market data points as far as knowing whether we're going to continue pumping towards the upside or towards the downside? So you're saying by mid next month, mid September. So yeah, perhaps that could happen, but for me, I'm going to be analyzing like on a daily basis. Like every day I'll be here and I'm going to be able to like interpret what I'm seeing. So to me, time frames don't really matter. What really matters is the trading data points that I'm discovering on a daily basis, and based on that, I am definitely going to be able to like give you a heads up. But of course, sometimes things take a very long period of time to play, because we were expecting the price of Bitcoin to go above 42,000 US dollars, based on the Wyckoff schematic, right? Based on the Wyckoff schematic for more than a month. We were just talking about 42,000 for like more than a month, and you guys were beginning to like lose focus, and you guys thought I was like talking about things that I don't really know. So when it comes to this particular accumulation phase, it did take us a very long period of time. So sometimes things do take time. So this is why you have to develop patience. We really spent a lot of weeks right over here. I just kept on talking about 42,000, 43,000 for like more than 2 months, and I was beginning to get really tired and fed up of this particular phase. But hey, you can't really force the markets to move and do what they have to do. So why the hell isn't this thing loading? So this is what we were expecting, and that time we were like around this particular area. So in order for us to like break out and reach this particular phase, we did take a very long period of time. So this is one of the reasons why you just definitely need to wait for the markets to do their own thing. Have a blueprint. When you have a blueprint, then you already know like what to expect. So as far as 40,000 US dollars is concerned, we spent about 1 month waiting for 40,000 US dollars. Can you imagine? So it takes time. So when it comes to Alice reaching $20, just give it some time. But I really think like in the next coming few weeks, I think, well, I think in the next 14 days we should be able to like go to $20, even above, like in the next coming 14 days. I really hope so. I really pray so. So yeah, what can we look at? So let's take a look at Cointelegraph. What do they have when it comes to Cointelegraph? So soccer star Messi latest contract reportedly includes crypto fan tokens. So when it comes to like sports, I really think Chiliz, CHZ, this coin Chiliz, is a very interesting coin as far as non-fungible tokens are concerned. So these guys have been doing like a lot of marketing, and if you guys know anything about me, you guys already know that I love accumulation. So if you're looking for another trade, if you're looking for some more easy gains, take a look at Chiliz, take a look at CHZ, but be very careful. So let's briefly look at some CHZ graphs, and let's talk about this, because I really believe that you guys need to take a look at Chiliz, because it's about to continue pumping. So where can I get it? Where is CHZ? Okay, let me just search for it. Crypto, let's look for Binance. Yeah, this one right over here. So this is a very amazing chart. This is absolutely going to be able to like do like a 50%, even more, and the accumulation phase has already been done, and this particular area was like a very good area to like get into. But it doesn't really matter, because at least you have some validation and some confirmation that the price is going to continue pushing towards the upside. So let's take a look at some good areas of value. So some good areas of value are that particular area, which is around 29 cents, and we also have this other area of value, which is around 32 cents. So if we take a look at what has been happening in the past 24 to about 96 hours, right? The price has been trying to surpass this particular previous resistance right over here, because before we fell off of a cliff, right, we were trading around this particular area. So I really expect the price to sort of start using it as support, and I really believe it was using it as support. So if you take a look at the past 24 hours, we have this upside hammer, which really is some sort of reversal point, and now we are having this bullish engulfing candle as far as sort of trying to surpass this particular resistance right over here. So when it crosses 37 cents, when Chiliz goes above 37 cents, I really believe it's going to be very easy for Chiliz to sort of pump and try to go towards 47 to about 50 cents, and that could be like a very good opportunity to like make easy money. But just if I were you, I'll probably like put it like on a very good watch list. But it really seems like we are about to continue pumping as far as Chiliz is concerned. So this is one of the reasons why I'm trying to figure out a way where I can get to give you these coins before they actually pump, because you guys have obviously discovered how much value I give you, and how much we are able to like pinpoint what is happening with regards to the markets. But I just want to be able to give you like real-time information, because sometimes I might be working on my studio, I might be able to I might not be able to record videos, and then you guys are going to be missing these amazing trading opportunities. So it's all up to you. If you want, I can continue doing these free videos where I talk about things, and you guys are going to, regardless, be able to like make money. If you want, we can set up some sort of I don't know, whatever group or something, and then I'll be able to like give many different trading opportunities, so that you can not only wait for me to like talk about Alice or just some one coin. We can do like different things. So of course I'm just thinking about this, and by the end of it all, I don't really want to be obligated to do something, because I really work well when I'm doing something from my heart. So this is one of the reasons why I hate working for other people or being mandated to do something. I just want to do what I want to do when I want to do. So sometimes when people pay me to like give them services, it doesn't it becomes boring for me, because now I'm obligated to like do stuff for you, if you know what I mean. But we can set up something. So please, if you guys have got any other good ideas on how we can, you know, maximize our knowledge, your expertise and my expertise, please let me know. I'm always up for discussions. You can always send me an email. Oh, and by the way, Tony Black, big shout out to you, because when I was like absent for a very long period of time, Tony Black was one of the people who actually took the time to send me an email. He was checking up on me saying, hey Mona, we miss you, and where have you been, what's happening to you, because you haven't been posting for like a week. So I really appreciate you, Tony Black, for keeping an eye on your boy, and I really thank you for all the love and support. I was just working on these studios, so this is one of the reasons why I was very absent, and I did reply to your email, so thank you for checking up on me. So Paul Will says, would you say Alice hits 20 in the upcoming days, or will it drop down to support at 11? And what impact will it have on Alice if BTC drops back to 42? So if BTC drops to 42, I really believe that the price of Alice is most likely going to go back to let's take a look at the charts once more. So if the price of Bitcoin goes to about 42,000 US dollars, right, then we're most likely either going to go back to these levels around $12 all the way down to about $9. But I really believe if the price of Bitcoin goes to 42,000 US dollars, then best believe the price of Alice is most likely going to touch $9.16, because this is the 38.2% fib level. So this is one of the reasons why I'm like giving you this worst case scenario, because BTC could definitely have like a very good retracement, you know, because we are beginning to like sort of form this third wave as far as the retracement is concerned. So that is most likely going to happen. So this is one of the reasons why you definitely have to take a look at what the price of Alice is going to be doing, especially when it reaches this threshold. So let's say, for example, we sort of close below $12.20. Let's say we have like a daily close below $12.20, right? Then most likely we're going to end up dropping, and if the bearishness of BTC ends up going to about 42,000 US dollars, then we could potentially see $9 as the worst case scenario. So if I were you, of course, not financial advice, I would probably look at $11, $9, you know, just leave some room for more error so that you can maximize the reversal, because the easiest money that you can ever make is the reversal. When you get in, when everybody's like being shaken out, the reversal is always very sweet. It is always sweet and juicy, you know. So just say worst case scenario for Alice is $9.16. So whatever you do, please leave room for error, and we can go to about $9.16 or even slightly below $9. Okay, so yeah, we'll just see what's going to happen. But I really believe maybe Bitcoin is going to be like ranging. If Bitcoin ranges like within a certain threshold, like let's say for example between 43,500 all the way up to about 45,500, right? If it just keeps on doing this, then best believe altcoins are going to be pumping. They'll be pumping, you know, like crazy once BTC starts going up. So that's going to be very good for altcoins such as Alice as well. So PN says I picked up some CHZ today. So yeah, PN, be very careful with Chiliz. Just look forward to like you know, getting in on some slight retracements. However, due to the publicity that these guys are going to be doing, I'm sure it's going to do very well. And Chiliz is one of those coins that really gets to pump by a whole lot. So yeah, as you can see, you know, even without reading the whole article, I was able to like know that these guys are probably trying to pump Chiliz. So Chiliz, as far as talking to like top tier athletes, you know, especially footballers, because these guys are like into soccer, these guys are into football, like for example PSG, these guys are really definitely going to pump up Chiliz. So for me, Chiliz is an easy 50% type of trade, because it's very easy for Chiliz to go back to about 60. But of course, there's going to be some sort of retracements, and I would really look forward for the price to go back to about 29. So for me, I'm really expecting to like load up on some more Chiliz around 29, 27, 25 cents. So that to me is going to be like a very good reload zone in order for the price to continue going up. But for now, we are seeing that the bulls are beginning to take charge. So Chiliz is definitely one of those coins that you need to accumulate below 30 cents. So I'll continue buying it to about 25 cents. So if that is going to happen, if it doesn't happen, there's always another trade. I'm always going to be able to like get some more coins to trade and just find some other opportunities. So there's always better and safer trades to take. So anyway, that's all I had for you today. It's been your boy Mona, aka Beyond 10x. You guys have been awesome. You guys have been super supportive. Thank you for all the support. So I'm going to be talking to you a little bit later. It's been your boy Mona, aka Beyond 10x. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, drop me a comment in the comment section below, and have a great and pleasant day. Later, and have a great time. Later.